The entertainment world has been shaken by a dramatic series of reports linking beloved Hallmark star Erin Krakow, her longtime partner Ben Rosenbaum, and Outlander lead actor Sam Heughan. What began as whispers of a private emotional struggle has quickly escalated into a highly publicized scandal, blending personal challenges, marital discord, and the sensitive subject of abortion into a narrative that no one saw coming. Erin Krakow, known for her wholesome image as Elizabeth Thornton in Hallmark's When Calls the Heart, has now found herself at the center of headlines that feel more like a scripted drama than real life. Sources close to the couple claim that Erin's marriage is on the verge of collapse after revelations about her intimate bond with Sam Heughan surfaced, forcing husband Ben Rosenbaum to confront the possibility of divorce. But the situation has been further complicated by what insiders are describing as a deeply personal health decision tied to abortion. A decision that has not only ignited fierce debates among fans, but also added a layer of tension that could define Erin's public and private life for years to come. For years, Erin Krakow has been one of Hallmark's brightest stars. She cultivated an image of warmth, romance, and stability, both on and off screen. Her partnership with fellow actor Ben Rosenbaum was seen as the perfect complement to her on-screen persona. Fans frequently praised the couple's low-profile lifestyle and seemingly drama-free relationship. That perception, however, has now changed. Reports began circulating after Erin was spotted multiple times with Sam Heughan, the Scottish heartthrob famous for his role as Jamie Fraser in Outlander. Their chemistry, described as electric by those who witnessed their interactions at industry events, sparked rumors that something more than friendship might be unfolding. Initially dismissed as mere gossip, those rumors gained weight when photographs surfaced showing Erin and Sam in close, intimate settings away from cameras. The images ignited a firestorm, leading to speculation about whether Erin had emotionally or physically crossed boundaries in her marriage. Ben Rosenbaum, though not as globally famous as Erin or Sam, has long been a supportive partner. Friends describe him as patient, loyal, and willing to let Erin's star shine. However, the latest revelations appear to have pushed him to his breaking point. Insiders claim that Ben felt blindsided by Erin's closeness with Sam. He reportedly confronted Erin about the rumors, and sources suggest their arguments quickly escalated into discussions of separation and divorce. Quote, "Ben feels humiliated," one insider shared. He stood by Erin for years, but the fact that the world is now seeing pictures of her being intimate with another man has left him heartbroken. He's not sure if he can move past this. End quote. While the alleged love triangle alone would have been enough to dominate headlines, the story took an even more shocking turn when whispers about abortion entered the conversation. According to sources, Erin faced a private health crisis that led to discussions of abortion earlier this year. The circumstances remain unclear, with conflicting reports about whether the pregnancy involved Sam, or if it was tied to other health complications. What is certain is that Erin's decision has been weaponized by both supporters and critics, creating an online battlefield of opinions. Pro-choice advocates have expressed sympathy, emphasizing that abortion is a deeply personal and often painful decision that should never be used as tabloid fodder. Meanwhile, more conservative fans of Hallmark, many of whom admire Erin for her wholesome television roles, have reacted with shock and disappointment. The intersection of Erin's personal decision with her public image has created one of the most volatile celebrity debates of the year. The fan response has been nothing short of explosive. Social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit are filled with passionate reactions. One fan wrote, "I can't believe Erin is going through this. She's human, and if she needed to make that choice, it's hers to make. People should stop judging." Another fan, however, expressed dismay. Quote, "Hallmark stars are supposed to represent values. This feels like a betrayal, both to her fans and to her husband." End quote. Meanwhile, Outlander fans have been quick to speculate about Sam Heughan's role in the drama. Many are defending him, pointing out that he has always been careful about his public image and may simply be caught up in rumors. Others, however, believe the photographs and stories are proof of something deeper. Sam Heughan's involvement has amplified the story tenfold. Known for his passionate fan base and carefully curated public persona, Sam rarely finds himself in scandals of this magnitude. His friendship with Erin dates back several years, but insiders suggest their bond intensified during industry events and charity functions. Whether their closeness crossed into romantic territory remains unconfirmed, but the speculation has been enough to damage reputations and relationships. Sam has yet to issue a formal statement, but fans are demanding answers. Some believe his silence is an admission of guilt, while others argue he is wisely choosing not to fan the flames of gossip. The inclusion of abortion in Erin's story highlights how celebrity culture often collides with deeply personal issues. Abortion is not just a medical or political subject, it is an intensely private decision. Yet, when a celebrity is involved, that privacy often vanishes. The debate has spilled into broader conversations about women's rights, media exploitation, and the double standards faced by female celebrities. While male stars like Sam Heughan may weather rumors of intimacy with relative ease, Erin's decision regarding her body has been thrust into the spotlight, judged and dissected by strangers across the globe. As of now, Ben Rosenbaum is reportedly consulting with attorneys about his options. Divorce, once unthinkable for the couple, now looms as a very real possibility. Friends close to the pair say that Ben still loves Erin, but feels he cannot reconcile his values with her recent decisions. Quote, "He's torn between his heart and his principles," end quote, one source explained. Erin, for her part, is said to be devastated by the situation. She has always valued her privacy, and to see her personal struggles splashed across headlines has reportedly left her shaken. Yet those who know her say she remains strong, determined to face the storm rather than hide from it. The scandal could have far-reaching consequences for Erin's career. Hallmark, known for its family-friendly programming, may face pressure from conservative viewers to distance itself from the actress. At the same time, progressive audiences could rally around her, seeing her as a figure of resilience and authenticity in the face of judgment. Sam Heughan, meanwhile, may experience less fallout, as his fan base is both global and fiercely loyal. Still, association with a scandal of this magnitude could prove challenging as he prepares for new projects beyond Outlander. Ben Rosenbaum, though not as famous, has now become an unwilling participant in one of the biggest celebrity stories of the year. What makes the saga so compelling is that it remains unfinished. Each new day seems to bring additional details, shifting narratives, and fresh speculation. Will Ben ultimately file for divorce? Will Erin and Sam confirm or deny their relationship? How will Erin's abortion decision continue to impact her career and reputation? For now, the only certainty is that Erin Krakow's once pristine image has been forever altered. What began as whispers about intimacy and abortion has evolved into a full-blown public reckoning, one that raises questions not only about celebrity relationships, but also about the way society treats women when private choices collide with public scrutiny. The Erin Krakow, Ben Rosenbaum, and Sam Heughan story is more than just a celebrity scandal. It is a reminder of the fragile boundaries between public image and private life, love and betrayal, health and judgment. At the heart of it all is a woman navigating personal pain, a husband grappling with trust, and a friend whose role may be far more complicated than anyone realizes. Whether this chapter ends in divorce, reconciliation, or continued controversy, it will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the defining moments of Erin Krakow's life and career.
When Calls the Heart has long been a hallmark of hope, love, and community for its passionate fan base. Known as the Hearties, these dedicated viewers have stood by the series since its inception, following every twist and turn in the lives of the people of Hope Valley. With every season, the show manages to capture hearts anew, offering a blend of romance, family, and resilience that resonates deeply. Over the years, one figure has remained central to the series and its enduring appeal: Erin Krakow, who brings to life the character of Elizabeth Thornton. It is her journey, filled with triumphs, heartbreak, and the courage to continue forward, that has served as the emotional anchor of the show. Now, with a new update that directly touches on Season 13, fans are buzzing with excitement, relief, and gratitude, flooding social media with messages of joy. Erin Krakow's update has given them something they have longed for. A clear sign that the heart of Hope Valley will keep beating strongly. For years, When Calls the Heart has carried fans along a path of emotional storytelling. From the early days of Elizabeth arriving in Coal Valley, nervous but determined, to her transformation into a strong teacher, mother, and beloved figure in Hope Valley. It has been a journey of growth not only for her character, but also for the fans who have walked beside her. As seasons passed, viewers became invested in Elizabeth's personal struggles and triumphs, especially after the devastating loss of her first husband, Jack Thornton, and the complexities of finding love again. The show has always thrived on emotional investment, and the Hardys' unwavering loyalty is a testament to its power. That loyalty has only grown with Erin Krakow's personal engagement with fans. She has always been a bridge between the show and its community, and her most recent update serves as yet another example of how she nurtures that connection. Season 13 has been the subject of much speculation. As the show enters its second decade on air, questions naturally arise about longevity, freshness, and direction. Fans have wondered if Hallmark would continue to prioritize the series or shift attention to newer projects. At the center of these discussions, there was always a nervous hope that When Calls the Heart would continue, and if it did, that Erin Krakow would remain at the helm of the story. Her presence is so interwoven into the identity of the show that imagining Hope Valley without Elizabeth is unthinkable for most Hardys. This is why Erin's update felt monumental. It was more than an announcement. It was a reassurance, a reaffirmation that the story they love will carry on, and that she is still at its center. The moment Erin Krakow shared her update, Hardys were quick to respond. Social media platforms lit up with posts expressing excitement and joy. The phrase "so happy" echoed across countless comments, capturing the collective mood of a fandom that has been craving certainty. Many fans admitted that the news brought them peace after weeks of nervous speculation, while others described the update as the best gift the show could give them. Erin has always had the ability to touch her audience not only through her performances, but also through her off-screen interactions, and this update showcased both. It is not merely the fact of a Season 13 continuation that thrills fans, but the personal way in which Erin chose to share the news, making them feel like a part of the journey rather than distant spectators. Looking back, When Calls the Heart has faced moments of uncertainty before. After the shocking departure of Daniel Lissing, who played Jack Thornton, many questioned whether the show could survive such a loss. At that time, Erin Krakow became the show's guiding light, carrying the emotional weight of the story with incredible authenticity. Her ability to convey grief, resilience, and eventual healing allowed fans to grieve alongside Elizabeth, and in turn, to embrace the next chapter of her life. It is moments like these that have cemented Erin's place not just as the star of the series, but as its emotional compass. That is why any update from her, particularly one as monumental as a Season 13 confirmation, resonates so deeply with fans. The implications of Season 13 are vast. As the show moves into another milestone season, it has the opportunity to expand storylines, deepen relationships, and continue the exploration of themes that have always made it special. Elizabeth's role as a mother and her evolving relationships within the town remain central, but there is also room for fresh narratives that reflect the growth of the entire community. Hardys are particularly eager to see how her love story with Lucas, which has been at the center of much debate and speculation in recent seasons, will unfold. The update from Erin Krakow has sparked new waves of theories about where the writers might take these arcs, with some fans hoping for resolution, and others anticipating more dramatic turns. The significance of season 13 also lies in what it represents historically. Few shows in modern television make it to such a milestone, particularly in the world of family-oriented dramas. When Calls the Heart has not only endured but flourished, becoming Hallmark's flagship scripted series and a cornerstone of its brand. The fact that it continues to draw in millions of viewers speaks volumes about its staying power and the timelessness of its message. Erin Krakow's role in this longevity cannot be overstated. Her consistent dedication to the show and its values has ensured that even when external challenges threatened its stability, the heart of the story remained strong. In interviews, Erin has often spoken about the impact the show has had on her personally. She describes it not just as a job, but as a calling, a chance to bring to life a story that uplifts, inspires, and reminds audiences of the enduring power of hope. This deep connection between actress and role is felt by viewers, who see in her performance not just a character, but a reflection of the sincerity with which she approaches the work. That sincerity shines through in her latest update, which was met with gratitude not just for the news itself, but for the way she continues to carry the Hardys along with her. The excitement surrounding season 13 is also tied to the broader cultural moment. In a television landscape dominated by dark, edgy dramas and fleeting reality series, When Calls the Heart stands out as a beacon of warmth and stability. Its emphasis on community, faith, and perseverance offers a rare reprieve from the often chaotic and cynical tone of much of modern entertainment. For fans, knowing that the show will continue means more than just having new episodes to watch. It means continuing to have a place of comfort, a story that reminds them of timeless values, and a character in Elizabeth who embodies resilience in the face of life's trials. Erin Krakow's update also underscores the unique relationship between When Calls the Heart and its fanbase. Few shows have cultivated such a passionate, organized, and loyal community. The Hardys have become more than viewers. They are a movement, one that hosts conventions, charity drives, and social media campaigns. Their voice has often influenced the trajectory of the show, and their dedication has been instrumental in its survival. By sharing her season 13 update directly with them, Erin acknowledged their importance, reminding them that their love and loyalty are seen and valued. This is part of what makes them so happy, not just that the show is continuing, but that they feel personally included in its journey. The road to season 13 will undoubtedly be filled with anticipation and speculation. Fans will pore over every trailer, every behind-the-scenes image, and every word from the cast, eager to piece together what lies ahead. But at the core of all this activity is the simple joy of knowing that Hope Valley will remain a part of their lives. Erin Krakow's update has provided that assurance, and in doing so, she has reignited the sense of excitement that has carried the series for over a decade. In the broader history of television, When Calls the Heart's journey is remarkable. It began as a modest adaptation of Jeanette Auquest's novel, and over time, it grew into a cultural phenomenon. Season after season, it has proven that there is still an audience hungry for stories rooted in love, hope, and resilience. As it now approaches season 13, it does so with renewed energy and a fanbase more committed than ever. The update from Erin Krakow is not just a sign of continuation. It is a symbol of triumph, a reminder that stories with heart still matter and still thrive. For the Hardys who flooded social media with words of happiness, the message is clear. This show is more than entertainment. It is a source of comfort, a reminder of values that matter, and a community that feels like family. Erin Krakow's season 13 update has given them reason to celebrate, to look forward with joy, and to continue walking the journey with Elizabeth and the rest of Hope Valley. In the end, that is what makes this moment so special. It is not just about another season. It is about the continuation of a story that has touched lives, and the knowledge that the heart of Hope Valley will keep beating strong. When Calls the Heart has always been more than just a period drama for its loyal audience. It has been a sanctuary of storytelling, a window into a simpler time, and a community where hope, love, and faith intertwine in ways that continue to captivate millions around the world. Over the years, viewers have watched the people of Hope Valley grow, change, and adapt to life's trials, But at the center of the story has always been Elizabeth Thornton, portrayed with enduring grace by Erin Krakow. Her journey from a young schoolteacher arriving in a small frontier town to a widowed mother who embraced resilience and love again has made her a central figure in the hearts of fans, affectionately known as Hearties. Yet, recent speculation and a surprising teaser from Erin Krakow herself have sparked widespread conversation, and even anxiety among fans. The burning question now is simple but weighty. Is Elizabeth returning to Hope Valley? Or could her journey be taking a different turn? The intrigue began when Erin Krakow shared a cryptic teaser on social media, hinting at an upcoming storyline development that seemed to stop Hearties in their tracks. Without revealing specifics, Krakow posted an image alongside a caption that played with words in a way that seemed deliberate, leaving just enough mystery to fuel rampant speculation. The actress has always maintained a close relationship with fans, often sharing behind-the-scenes snapshots, personal reflections, and words of encouragement, but this particular post felt different. It was not a routine update, it was a carefully crafted message designed to stir curiosity. The teaser left Hearties divided. Some saw it as a playful confirmation that Elizabeth will remain the heart of Hope Valley, while others interpreted it as a sign of a potential departure or dramatic shift in her role. When Calls the Heart is no stranger to dramatic twists that have left fans both heartbroken and hopeful. The sudden death of Jack Thornton in Season 5 remains one of the most emotionally charged storylines in Hallmark history, with Elizabeth's grief and ultimate strength becoming a defining arc for the series. Fans who have stuck with the show through its highs and lows understand that nothing is ever guaranteed, no character is immune from change, and surprises are often around the corner. It is precisely this history of unexpected storytelling that makes Krakow's teaser so impactful. Hearties know that her words carry weight, and even the slightest hint of uncertainty about Elizabeth's future has the power to spark heated conversations across fan forums, social media platforms, and even dedicated Heartie conventions. Elizabeth's character has always been the emotional anchor of the series. From her early days as a fish-out-of-water schoolteacher, trying to find her footing in a rugged town to her evolution into a confident woman who has weathered grief, found love again, and raised her son with grace, she has embodied the very themes that When Calls the Heart seeks to portray. Her relationships, whether with Jack, Lucas, or the community around her, have been central to the show's enduring success. To even imagine a Hope Valley without Elizabeth feels almost impossible for many viewers. That is why Erin Krakow's recent teaser has struck such a powerful chord. It challenges the assumption that Elizabeth's place in Hope Valley is permanent. The ripple effect of Krakow's words was immediate. Hearties began dissecting every detail of the teaser, analyzing the caption, the choice of emojis, and even the timing of the post. Was she signaling a storyline that would take Elizabeth away from Hope Valley temporarily? Could it be part of a larger plot twist designed to test her strength once more? Or was it simply a marketing strategy to build anticipation for the upcoming season? Whatever the case, the teaser succeeded in reigniting a passionate conversation about the future of the series and the role of its most beloved character. Speculation is not new in the world of When Calls the Heart. Throughout its run, the show has thrived on cliffhangers and carefully built tension that keeps viewers guessing. The decision to kill off Jack was met with both heartbreak and admiration for the courage to take such a bold step. The love triangle between Elizabeth, Lucas, and Nathan kept audiences engaged for multiple seasons, sparking intense debates among fans divided into Team Lucas and Team Nathan. Erin Krakow, as the face of the series, is the perfect person to deliver these teases, as she embodies the connection between the show and its fans. The fact that her post instantly went viral speaks to the immense power she holds within the Heartie community. Theories about Elizabeth's fate quickly spread across fan groups, podcasts, and online discussions, with interpretations ranging from hopeful optimism to genuine worry. At the heart of this speculation lies the emotional bond between fans and Elizabeth. She is not merely a fictional character to them. She represents resilience, love, and the hope of new beginnings. For many Hearties, watching her navigate life's challenges has mirrored their own struggles and triumphs, making her journey deeply personal. That emotional investment is why even a hint of uncertainty about her future feels like a personal stake in the story. Fans do not just want to know whether Elizabeth will return to Hope Valley. They need reassurance that her story, and by extension the community's story, will continue to inspire. Adding fuel to the fire is the broader question of how long When Calls the Heart can continue its run. Now approaching its landmark seasons, the show remains one of Hallmark's most successful dramas, but longevity often comes with creative challenges. Writers are tasked with keeping storylines fresh while honoring the legacy of established characters. Erin Krakow's teaser might very well be a reflection of those challenges, signaling that the upcoming season could introduce dramatic shifts to maintain momentum. Whether that means Elizabeth temporarily leaving Hope Valley, facing a major personal decision, or embarking on a new chapter within the town remains to be seen. The broader cast has also played a role in the speculation. Cast members frequently share behind-the-scenes moments, and their posts are often scrutinized for hints about the storyline. Some fans noticed that certain co-stars reacted to Krakow's teaser in ways that seemed intentionally ambiguous, further fueling the idea that something big is on the horizon. This interplay between actors and fans has become a defining aspect of the Heughan community, where every word, picture, and emoji can be dissected as part of the larger puzzle. Still, it is important to remember that Erin Krakow herself has always been deeply committed to the show and its message. Since stepping into the role of Elizabeth in Season 1, she has carried the weight of the series with grace and passion. Her dedication to the Hardys is evident in the way she interacts with them, acknowledges their loyalty, and expresses gratitude for their unwavering support. It is unlikely that she would drop a teaser suggesting a permanent exit without careful consideration. If anything, her cryptic message is more likely to be a carefully planned engagement tool, designed to stir excitement rather than despair. What makes this particular moment so compelling is the uncertainty it creates. For years, Elizabeth has been the steady center of Hope Valley, the constant in a world of change. To suggest that her future might be in question forces fans to confront the possibility of a Hope Valley that looks very different from what they have always known. That sense of uncertainty, while unsettling, also creates space for deeper engagement, as fans rally together to share theories, hopes, and fears. As discussions continue to swirl, one thing remains certain. When Calls the Heart thrives because of the passion of its fans. The Hardys are not passive viewers. They are active participants in the life of the show. Their devotion has helped the series weather challenges, including cast departures and narrative risks, and their voices continue to shape the conversation. Erin Krakow's teaser has once again reminded everyone that at the core of this community lies a bond that extends far beyond the screen. Whether Elizabeth is truly returning to Hope Valley or embarking on a temporary journey away, the emotional investment of the fans ensures that her story will remain at the forefront of the series. As Hardys await the next season, their anticipation is fueled not by certainty, but by the very mystery that Krakow has created. The teaser may not have provided answers, but it has given fans what they crave most: a reason to keep believing, hoping, and speculating. In the end, Elizabeth's future in Hope Valley is more than just a plotline. It is a reflection of the enduring themes that make When Calls the Heart so beloved. Change, resilience, and the courage to embrace new chapters are at the heart of the story, just as they are at the heart of life itself. Whether she stays, leaves, or transforms in unexpected ways, Elizabeth will continue to embody those values, guided by Erin Krakow's heartfelt performance and the unwavering devotion of the Hardys who follow her every step.